What's going on, everybody? This is Chris with another episode of Kicks and Castles. I'm here with a sneaker stories vid. This is gonna be like my one of my first sneaker stories vids, and this one is on like the Carmine 6. And if any of you have been watching my channel for a long time, you guys know that that is my favorite shoe. It's been my favorite shoe for a long time, and I've known for like about a year that they were coming out, and I knew for a while the release date. My birthday is May 11th. They released a couple weeks after my birthday, so that was gonna be like a birthday present. So we go to sleep. We get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. We get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, right? And we get dressed, boom, 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 boom. Got our clothes on, we ready to go. Got the phones in the hand, we ready to go. So we get in the car and we drive to North Lake, which was a bad idea. We probably shouldn't have went to North Lake anyway. We probably should have went like a more white mall, cause there probably wouldn't have been that much people there. So we pull up at North Lake and we looking, cause we just see people standing, by the bus lot, and we just like, what are they doing? Like, you're just standing there. You look stupid. So they just standing there by the bus lot, and we pull up by one of the back door entrances at North Lake, by the big Macy's and a belt. So we sitting there, we pull up and we get out the car. My mom got like this little fanny pack on, and she got these cool little Pumas my uncle's in there, and she got those, and we pull up to the door and we just standing there for like 20 minutes. We get there and there's like 4 people in front of us. Mind you, this is my first time ever camping for a shoe. So I get to the door and I'm like, oh snap, there's only 4 people here. I'm about to get these. I'm so excited. Then all of a sudden, like, all these people come like from behind us, and I see people from my school, and yeah, I start seeing people from my school, seeing them. I don't really talk to them like that, so I'm just like, hey, you go to my school. So all of a sudden, like, I'm just sitting there chilling. All of a sudden, this dude comes in, and this dude looks like so scared. He's like creeping, like trying to sneak like this. He looks over his shoulder, looks over the other shoulder, opens that door, bro. He opened that door, bruh. All these people was like running for the door. Carmine, bruh. They was like, bruh, like, look, the door, like, let's just say, you see that door right there? They opened that door, and like 6 different people got stuck. Like, they were like stuck in the middle of the door trying to get through like this. They were all stuck. So I'm looking at my mom, and I'm like, oh man, am I really gonna stoop to this level to get some Carmines? I'm like, nah, I'm gonna do this. But mind you, I played basketball for a long time. I never played for a team, but I'm very competitive when I play it. And I got bad knees. I got that Wade syndrome. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, dang, I didn't ice my knees today. And I wore the Clover ones. I was wearing the ones, and you can't run in the ones. I would have wore like the Kobe's or some Pumas or something. So I'm like, oh man, I gotta run in these. I didn't wear no shorts. So I'm like, come on. I'm hobbling, trying to get in line. I'm running, and I look back. I see people dropping headphones, and I'm like, and I see my mom running. I'm like, Mom, don't run, just stay back. So we find our place in line. My mom gets there. My mom's jetting. She's like she's saying Bolt or somebody. So we get our place in line. We had to have been like 100th in line, right? We had to have been like 100th in line. So we go there. We go there, and we just wait in the line. We just wait in the line for a long time. I went over there. I was at finish line. We ran in the finish line. I ran over to Foot Locker real quick to see how it is. But Foot Locker was, oh man, was Foot Locker jam-packed. Foot Locker was jam-packed. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. North Lake was the hoodest mall that I could ever go to. Like, I'm asking myself this right now, Chris. Why did you go to North Lake? Like, why couldn't you have just went to like South Park, or like my mom was saying go to like, let's try a mall in Raleigh, but I thought that North Lake was like a good mall. Wrong, boy. Wrong. So Sitting there, we waiting in line. And we waiting in line for like 2, 3, 4 hours. We just sitting there just waiting. And as we doing it, the line's getting rowdy. People like, people shouting, people screaming, oh, this dude skipped me, this dude skipped me. This is getting rowdy. So there are these people that be walking, they be walking down through the hall. They be like, hey man, hey man, let me buy your spot for $100, man. I'll get your spot for $100. And my mom would just look at me, and I just look at her, and she'd be like, education. I just shake my head and be like, yeah, you're right. So we just sitting there waiting, and we waiting. All of a sudden, this lady comes out, and she's like, cool, we just gonna do these tickets. So I'm like, all right, ooh, we not that far back, we not late, we early, we gonna get these shoes. So she doing tickets, and it's taking forever to do the tickets. Like, it's like she goes through sizes 1 through 5, through like the first 10 people in the line. So I'm like, oh man, they were like 1 through 5, gone. Heart start beating. Boop, 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 boop. 12 through 13, gone. Boop, 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 boop. 8 through 9, gone. I could wear a 9. 8 through 9, gone. Boop, 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 boop. 9.5, gone. Boop, 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 boop. Finally, she said that word. 10, gone. I was like, oh, all this hard work for nothing. All this hard work for nothing, man. I did all that. All this running. I didn't even ice my knees before because I didn't know I didn't know it was gonna have to be running. I didn't know it was gonna be hectic like that. My friends was like, my friend Jay, he was like, bruh. He was like, bruh, you going for that Carmine release, but you not gonna get them, bruh. It's gonna be too hectic. It's gonna be worse than the Concours or the Breads. It probably wasn't worse than the Concours or the Breads, but it was still hectic. So they're like, gone. My heart beating, man. I'm a little mad inside. I'm a little heartbroken, just a little bit, because that's my favorite shoe. So so what happens is I go home, and a crazy thing is, my uncle who sends me like all this Puma stuff. He knew somebody in Atlanta who had my size, a size 10 Carmine. He told him to just have. I live in Charlotte, so he told him to just leave the shoes by and just leave them there. So he left them there, and then he left the shoes there, but we couldn't get them. So that was my size 10 in the Carmine. You know, that was my size 10. We couldn't get them. My mom wasn't gonna drive 4 hours to Atlanta just to get a pair of shoes. So then I'm like, dang, we can't get them. So we go home. I go like inspector mode, like I'm a computer geek or something. Pull up the phone, pull up the computer, Foot Action, Finish Line, Foot Locker, East Bay. I just found out about Kicks Deals. I just found out about Kicks Deals. Kicks Deals is awesome, but I didn't know about it back then. But yeah, Kicks Deals. Hey, everybody, go on Twitter and use Kicks Deals. Follow them, and then, yeah, follow them and turn on their notifications. Hey, it's awesome. So, I go home and I'm just looking, and every website would get kicked out. And the crazy thing is, at that mall, Dick's Sporting Goods had them, and nobody knew. So the people that went there, they just got their tickets, went home, and came back and picked up the shoes later. That's crazy, isn't it? But yeah, safe to say I didn't get them that day. But yeah, it's okay though. It's okay though. I got a chance to review them, so I'm cool. But yeah, that was my crazy story. I'm sorry for it being so long though, but I had to get all the details in there, you know. But yeah, stay tuned for more stories coming. I don't have stories for days, but I'm gonna just be throwing in some stories in there here and there. So leave a comment and tell me if you like the story, if you want to see more, and tell me what else you would like to see on this channel. Thank you guys for all of the support, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Chris?